So guys, in today's video, I'm going to teach you something that I never thought I would need to teach you, but it's been requested by a lot of my clients, and I'm going to teach you how to manifest a long distance relationship. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right at the start of the video, I don't think long distance relationships work. Because I manifested one and I'm in London and he was from Toronto. I don't think long distance relationships work. It's a lot of stress and aggro and the time zone difference, and if you still want to manifest that person, even though I've basically gave you guys a reason as to why I would rather you guys like literally find someone locally and focus on attracting love locally. But if you really are desperate to manifest a long distance relationship, well darlings, I've done it and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. So guys, if you want to manifest a long distance relationship with a specific person, I'm going to literally teach you from A to Z, from London to Toronto, how to manifest that person. So guys, the first thing with long distance relationships is that you need to believe that it's possible. Now, a lot of people have a lot of limiting beliefs about long distance relationships because they don't actually believe it's possible to manifest someone. So say I'm in London and this guy's in Toronto, how am I going to manifest someone who lives across the seas? They may not want to be in a long distance relationship. How are we going to meet? You have like 100 things going through your head. How are we going to communicate? What's going to happen long term? Will we ever see each other? How are we going to talk? Well guys, I'm going to give you guys tips on how to actually make it work in this video, as well as how to manifest it. So the first thing you need to do is sort out your belief systems. You need to believe that this person wants a long distance relationship with you. This specific person will make it work, will travel to see you. You will travel to see them. They're serious, and you have to have that mindset going in. Otherwise, darlings, your visualization is not going to work. And the second thing, darlings, that you need to do in order to make sure that this long distance relationship is going to work is to stop saying long distance relationships do not work. So you have to change the way you're speaking. If you're telling your friends that you really want to manifest, or you really want to be with this guy and he lives abroad, or this girl and she lives abroad, you need to change the way you're talking about it and say that it's possible and believe that it's possible. And you have to kind of imagine that it's possible. So with me, I instantly believed it was possible to manifest a guy who I was seeing from Toronto because he had flight benefits. So we were actually able to meet up every 6 weeks, and yeah, like I feel like for a long distance relationship, that's quite good. And we had a really good communication on the phone. We were literally FaceTime from morning to night, even though Toronto, Canada's like 5 hours behind. So, oh guys, it was exhausting. But I can completely understand the rush, like being in a long distance relationship. If you've been in one, it's completely different to a relationship where you're based. Like you have the rush, you constantly go to exciting places, you get to see the person, but it's very short term and it's very short lived, and you'll instantly be back on a flight upset thinking, why did I get myself into this? So it can be really difficult. So guys, only manifest a long distance relationship with this specific person if you really think it's gonna be your husband or wife. And if it's not, I suggest you click off this video. So you need to believe it's possible. Like you need to start thinking of how you would meet, and even if like they don't have flight benefits, you need to kind of have a way or have a certain little process in your head as to how it will be possible. Even if it's every month or 2 months or 3 months, have like that generalized kind of idea that it's possible in your head. Speak it into existence, tell your friends, and the next thing is to act as if it's already happening. So a little bit of story time, a little bit of jar is going to be spilt on this topic, a little bit of tea for people who don't understand Punjabi. When I was manifesting a long distance relationship, I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't literally sit there and have resistance and think, oh my god, I need this guy, I need him in my life, he needs to want a long distance relationship with me, he needs to come visit me. No, like all that negative energy, all that need, all that desperation, take it off. You have to be so light-hearted with it and actually have fun with it and be like, oh yeah, you know what, it may be fun for us to be in a long distance relationship. You have to take all the negative energy off and act as if it's possible, and act as if this guy or this girl actually wants that as well. So you won't be saying things like, when you're gonna see me, or when we're gonna FaceTime, or what about the time zone, or how we're gonna see each other, or who's gonna move countries. You can't say this stuff. If you want to manifest a long distance relationship, you have to know that the universe is gonna make it work. You're gonna communicate, because like with the guy I was seeing, I never had to sit there and say, you know, what about the time zone, how are we gonna see each other, what's gonna happen. It just naturally fell into place, and we just naturally built a new routine. So once again, you need to know that it's possible, and know that you will be able to get into a routine with this person, and that you're gonna be able to meet. So now the next step is, do not force this person to come see you, and do not force yourself to go see them. If you have that desperate energy and you're not having fun with it, once again, this person will feel the resistance. They will feel you needing a relationship with them. They're just gonna run away. So stop chasing, darlings. Even if it's a long distance relationship, you do not chase. And hit the like button if you agree with anything I've said so far. If you do want more videos on long distance relationships and how to make them work and all that relationship advice, guys, hit up a comment below and I'll make some more of these videos. So with your specific person, so now that you've sorted out your belief system, you're speaking so much more positively, you're acting as if it's possible without worrying how it's possible, and darlings, baby cakes, you're just having a little bit of fun. The next step is to do the visualization. So you either can visualize without the crystal or with the crystal. I would suggest, if you are a beginner to the law of attraction, manifesting, never been in a long distance relationship, using Rose Quartz, which you can find in my shop, hit the link up below. Using this crystal to manifest love and to attract love in your life is the #1 thing that will literally make your manifestation come so much more quicker. So I'll give you timings, right? So I left Toronto in June, where I met this guy, and within August, within a month, he'd flown down. We were FaceTiming every single day. He came to see me and he made me his girlfriend. So this is what I'm saying, guys, like, you need to, if you want this to happen quick, within a month or within a couple of weeks, get the Rose Quartz crystal. You can do it without it, but if you're not an expert at manifesting, or you've never really tried the law of attraction, then it may be a bit more difficult, it may take you a bit more time. Once again, links are below for that. Now you're gonna visualize. So if you're doing it with the crystal, hold it in your hand. If you haven't got a crystal, you don't need to hold it in your hand. You can sit up, lay down, and you're gonna visualize this person, and you're gonna act as if this person has flown down to see you, or you've gone out to see them, whatever it is, whatever way you want it. And you're gonna act as if you're in a relationship and you're on a date, right? So pick one thing that you guys talk about or enjoy doing, such as that. For me, it was going around London and showing him like the sights, and showing him like London Bridge, London Eye, taking him to like Sky Gardens and stuff like that. So once again, make a decision on what type of things you would do. So say for example, if this guy's from Canada, or the girls from Canada, focus on you going to like a basketball game or to an NBA game together. If you guys are from America, focus on the palm trees and going to the beach. If you're from Australia, be in Australia, guys, as well. Focus on the countryside and, like, you know, the landscape and the mountains. If you're from any country, no matter what country, pick something that symbolizes your country and symbolizes like the place you're from, and then add that person into it, and add the fact that you're in a relationship and they've came to see you, or you've gone to their country. So we're going to do this 17-second visualization together, and I'm going to be holding Rose Quartz in my hand. So 17 seconds, do your visualization, and then you need to add emotion. So I'll give you the visualization right at the end of the video. Add emotion and believe it's possible. So now that you've done your visualization, right, technically speaking, because we're going to do it at the end, but now you've done your visualization, you need to literally add the emotion. Like, how would it feel that this person's traveled halfway across the world for you, or to a different state to see you, or like 5 hours, 6 hours drive? Like, how would it feel that you're now seeing this person face to face, not only on FaceTime, not only through like a phone call? How does it feel? How good does it feel? And now some quick relationship tips is, if you want a long distance relationship, and this will really help with your belief system, number one, you guys will eventually need to plan the time zone issue. you need to actually organize when you're going to say good morning, good night, and communication is absolutely key. You need to organize that video chats because you're not going to be able to see each other face to face. So video chats is literally like your lifeline, and being in contact every single day in a long distance relationship is absolutely key because you're far away from the person. The distance can get to people, it can be very difficult, and you need to plan to meet up. You always have to have like a date that you're looking forward to in order to meet this person, and something fun that you guys are going to do together. So there are 5 quick tips on how to keep a long distance relationship alive, how to make it work. If you want more, comment below or message me for a one-to-one directly, and I can help you out and give you some tips on long distance relationships. So okay guys, now for the guided meditation. So grab your crystal or sit in a room, listen to the sounds of the universe that I'm about to play, do your 17-second visualization, imagine this person is with you, imagine it's possible, add the emotion, and let's get straight into the meditation. Starting now. Slowly open your eyes and realize that it's possible to manifest a specific person in a long distance relationship with you. So guys, now the last thing I want to say is do not chase it, have a lot of fun with it, and I can't wait for you to manifest a long distance relationship with this specific person. Guys, I'm taking you from broken to empowered, making sure that you manifest your best life possible. And darlings, I will see you in the next video.